Just hurry up. Hey guys, welcome to TJAM podcast with myself, Jaren, and then Megan, Trevor, and Axel. Today we're going to be going over my topic, which is 3D printing in the medical field. So let's get down into it. 3D printing has a variety of uses in the medical field, such as prosthetics, organ printing, splints, hearing aids, and just a variety of biomaterial printing. The few problems that is correlated to 3D printing as of current is just the amount of time or biomaterial that would need to be printed at the same time in order to ensure a healthy heart comes out printed correctly, because printed hearts would need blood vessels, obviously, which would need oxygen, and because of that you have to print both of them at the same time, which would then lead into making a healthy heart. But as of current, that's kind of difficult to do both at the same time. With the prosthetics, we are able to make a large amount of prosthetics that are of high quality, and because they are mass produced, or they would be mass produced in this way, they would be cheaper than they normally are, which is typically around, I think, a few hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on which quality of prosthetic you want. What do you guys think?
So, what I think about the 3D printing of the hearts, I did look it up like just a few seconds ago, literally. The hearts transplant for 3D printing a heart transplant is something that is not really, like, how should I say it? It's not like something that can last forever. That's what I've been reading. Like, it's just there for replacement, basically. That's what I think of a 3D printing for like anything of the body. Like, it's just there for a replacement for now. It's not there just to like be there for the rest of your life. But because I know that like drivers have, like, if they want to donate their organs, obviously I know this is going to sound bad, but there are a lot of people who die, but on their driver's license it says organ donator, which means any piece of their body, which means hearts, livers, stomachs, anything basically of the body goes to any people who really need it. So what I think is that the heart, or your topic, is that it's just there for just for replacement.
I definitely think that's the case as of current. However, it's really with the technology we have right now, it really only can function as a replacement, just because of the limited things that we have to deal with biomaterial and creation of hearts and creation of cells and oxidizing the cells and so on and so forth. But I do think give a century or so.
Okay, so my response to what Trevor says is that with the 3D printing of like medical stuff, you don't have to wait for someone to die to get like a replacement. You know, like you can just like make it. It takes a while and a lot of time and effort, but you don't have to like have someone die to take their body and put it into someone else's. You know, I think.
No, yeah, it doesn't take, like, I don't think it takes the longest time, because I'm not sure how the exact time it takes, but I'd give it at least maybe a day. Yeah. So it's not like the longest waiting period. And it does function faster than, say, waiting for an organ donor to come in. Because remember, for that to work, you'd have to, one, just get like the paperwork done for that, and you'd have to be put down as in need of a donor. And then you got to find a suitable replacement that fits you as a person.
Well, that's what I'm basically.
Like blood type.
Well, that was what I was basically saying. It's just there until
you get a replacement.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, and then with my thing, I just wanted to say that as of current, I do think that's the case, but give a century or so, we could probably come to the point where we could replace body parts with biomaterial.
I could agree on that.
Me too.
Axel?
I mean, like, yeah, there's really like nothing I can say because like it's basically to the point, like, you know, like it's good like to like give like, you know, like a 3D organ to the person who needs it, like, you know, like in a urgent need, because like they're like, you know, like near death or like like near death, and then like some people like have to like wait on until like they can get like a exact like organ or like a kidney or whatever and all that. So like I just guess like 3D printing like for medical usage is actually like really can actually improve in our society and then ourselves in general, and it could probably like just like, you know, change us in who we all are.
Like I saw something where like some people like they break their bones and then they use like the 3D printing to like kind of heal it, I guess, kind of like a cast would, but it's like cooler. So it's like inside of you and it's like 3D printed, you know?
A splint.
Yeah.
They surgically implant a splint into your arm, and then your bones will melt over the splint.
Yeah, it's cool.
So the splint acts as your bone until your bone heals.
Yeah. And then I also saw one where this one guy, he like fractured his skull and then they put it there on his head. And it was like a pretty big patch. It was like, yeah.
So did that actually like help him on like later on like they heal him up, or?
I believe so.
Yeah, I mean they just cover it until your body just naturally heals over it.
Yeah.
There's no reason why it would stop your body from healing.
It's true.
Unless you have like anemia or something.
Alright.
I have a question. I don't know if you know this, but like, you know how whenever you like get like an organ transplant and you have to have like the same blood type or whatever, like how does the 3D printing stuff like cope with your body? Like, I don't know.
I guess I just put it down to the biomaterial that they use. They could probably just take samples from your blood, or just have a bunch of blood that came in from donors, and then use that for the bioprinting for the cells, and then put the cells in the heart. And then your heart will just probably take care, or the heart will just probably take care of it there. And your body will naturally just produce the cells that you need. Yay, we're done.
That's it?
That's a big applause.
Oh wait, I have one more thing.
Alright, go ahead.
It's about the drugs.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So, wait, I'm gonna quote the article. I have a source, not of drug, of information. So they have this thing where you go to an online drugstore with your digital prescription, and then you buy the blueprint for the prescription with the chemical ink that is needed, and then you print your drugs out or medicine out at home. So I think that's pretty cool. So you can make your own medicine. Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how like that works or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's pretty cool though. That's it.
Thank you guys for tuning into TJAM podcast on this episode of 3D medical printing, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.